Abusuame mo akwaba edoba Aputo TV so. Wada Roma so subscribe ya no abomaden no subscribe. Na do comment to ase ho ibe share ho no na yedi nkomo. Na etimi ai kama. Eja anya bedru. Eja obedru ye ene se ene kotoko hene na ase tutu one Yura Adodankwa Akufu Addo, President of Ghana. Omakom ho abom. Abie Kumasi International Airport no ano a kyerɛ sɛ na enye asɛm ketewa kra fɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛfɛ a kyerɛ sɛ wonam hɔ nom ehunu sampa sɛnea abrochire airport bi etietie no saa pɛpɛpɛ ana sɛsɛ Kumasi International Airport yi nso omo etimi apagya no ama standard na aba beduru na Nana Addo kasa no ɔde nsɛm bebree atudwa ebrɛ omo hyɛ aseɛ ene history kakra na ebata Nana Kumasi Premper a omo de airport yi ato no history kakra ebata ne din ho akwan ofa so ko Seychelles ene aborofo ne bɛko ye no mdi ne so nkonim ne ade no o keka ne nyina ɛwɔ hɔ no ana owie no omo so apaso mu akokotwa emu ma etimi ɛyɛ kama yɛhwɛ sene na Otumfuo one Yura Adodankwa Akufo Addo omo ka omo ho bom na omo ebie Premper International Airport no ano ɛwɔ Kumasi enede na ɛfɛ paa yi yɛhwɛ de ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ no ebi.
No. Well, thank you so much. May God bless you all.
Otumfuo Premper the First played a pivotal role in the consolidation of the Ashanti Kingdom during his reign in the late 19th and early 20th century. During his reign, he faced significant challenges, including colonial encroachment and internal strife. But his leadership and vision were instrumental in shaping the destiny of the Ashanti people. One of Otumfuo Premper's most notable achievements was his efforts to modernize and centralize the administration of the Ashanti Kingdom. He introduced reforms to the traditional governing structure, establishing a more centralized system of authority that strengthened the power of the Asantehene and his Council of Chiefs. This helped to streamline governance and enhance the kingdom's ability to respond to external threats and internal challenges. Under his leadership, the kingdom experienced periods of territorial expansion, bringing more communities and territories under Ashanti rule and influence. Overall, Otumfuo Premper's the first leadership during a tumultuous period in Ashanti history helped to reinforce the foundations of the resilience and endurance of the Ashanti Kingdom. It also marked a period of Ashanti resistance, led by him and that most redoubtable of all women, the celebrated Addo Otumfuo, to British colonial annexation of Ashanti. Rising tensions between the Ashantis and the British culminated in the Sangranti War, which was won by the British and led to Otumfuo Premper's arrest and subsequent exile. Before his forced exile to Sierra Leone, and then ultimately to the Seychelles, Otumfuo Premper's last place of abode in Kumasi was on premises on which this very airport is built. Indeed, my charge to the Ghana Airport Company Limited is to ensure that the premises are preserved as a historic site. Premper the First is revered as a symbol of Ashanti pride, independence, and sovereignty. And today, through this ceremony, we are paying tribute to his legacy. Prime Minister Otumfuo, Nananom, Ashanti Regional Minister, Minister for Transport, ladies and gentlemen, barely a year ago, the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, the NPP's excellent presidential candidate, was in Tamale to inaugurate the Tamale International Airport, subsequently named the Yakubu Tale International Airport, Tamale, making a new era of connectivity, growth, and progress in the northern part of the country. That event demonstrated our determination to creating a gateway that will act as a catalyst for economic development, strengthen international relationships, and serve as a beacon of hope and prosperity. This occasion is for a similar purpose, to commission a project that is not only critical for government, but also very dear to the people of the Ashanti region. You may recall that I was here at the same venue nearly 6 years ago in June 2018 to cut salt for the commencement of work. On that day, I stated clearly that this project will not only meet the needs of the people of the Ashanti region, but also be a symbol of development and progress. Although the onset of COVID-19 dealt a major blow to the project's delivery timelines, my government was resolute in seeing to its completion. Ladies and gentlemen, Kumasi Airport has been in existence since 1943. In 1959, The airport implemented key developments in the areas of runway and taxiway construction, navigational equipment, and deployment of necessary human resources to enhance operations. The construction of a new terminal in 1993 marked the beginning of Kumasi Airport's modernization progress. In 2014, in Phase 1, the runway was rehabilitated with aeronautical ground lighting systems, paving the way for domestic airlines to commence night operations. The current project, which is in two phases, that is phases 2 and 3, commenced in 2018 with the scope of works being 1. Construction of a new terminal building, 2. Construction of access roads with a car park, 3. Provision and installation of a perimeter security fence wall, a substation, and bulk utilities. 4. Extension of the existing runway pavement to meet international requirements. 5. Construction of a new taxi link and 2 new apron parking stands. 6. Deployment of additional aeronautical ground lighting systems. And 7. Construction of a fire station. As part of the redevelopment, modern air traffic control tower and radar systems have also been installed by the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. These state-of-the-art facilities represent significant investments, marking a new era of enhanced safety in aviation operations. The radar system, being the third of its kind in the country and strategically located here in Kumasi, will ensure that we have total coverage in the continental airspace of Accra Flight Information Region. I am informed that the functionality extends beyond the provision of regular surveillance services, as it offers both approach and en route control services, which ensure optimization of the use of our airspace, as well as the minimization of delay. Indeed, Ghana's position as a hub for regional and international air travel has been enhanced even further by this development. I am particularly excited because this airport will bring relief to many travelers and businesses in the Ashanti region and beyond, who have to travel to Accra and to the Accra Kotoka International Airport to board international flights. The airport will now serve as an important gateway, forging stronger economic ties, supporting international trade and tourism, and promoting cultural exchange. I'm told that this project created a significant number of jobs during the construction process and will also create additional employment opportunities as it becomes operational. I therefore urge all of you, particularly inhabitants of Kumasi, to take advantage of the opportunities that this airport presents to grow and develop. Ladies and gentlemen, the policy of the Addo government is to help grow our nation's aviation sector and give it the needed boost in recognition among its competitors in the West African region and beyond. It is within this framework that over the last few years, the aviation sector has witnessed significant development in infrastructure and service expansion, coupled with the implementation of the open skies policy. Ghana has experienced considerable overall growth in air passenger traffic on both domestic and international routes. At the end of 2023, international passenger traffic comprised 2,914,661 persons, compared to the 2019 throughput of 2,328,750 persons, representing a 25% increase. Domestic passenger traffic on its part increased from 690,314 persons in 2019 to 775,662 persons at the end of 2023, representing a 12.4% increase. This data means that the aviation industry has recovered fully from the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and is back on track for growth. My government will continue to pay the needed attention to enable the sector to compete fairly with our neighboring countries in the West African region and beyond. It is therefore important that all stakeholders come on board and play their respective roles towards making Ghana an aviation hub in the region. I am happy that despite the temporary freeze on the development of this project, as a result of the nation's ongoing IMF negotiations and program, the directive I gave to the Minister for Finance, Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, the Member of Parliament for Karaga, to find the funds to complete the construction from government's budget has been carried out. At the time of the freeze, 9.6 million euros were needed to complete the work. The Minister for Finance found the amount of 7.6 million euros to enable the contractors finish the construction. We have to thank him for his diligence. I applaud the consultants, ADK Consortium, and the contractors, Messieurs Contractor, which have brought the project to life, as well as the board, management, and staff of Ghana Airports Company Limited, the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, the project management team, and the government of the United Kingdom for its welcome, much needed assistance. I thank Otumfuo II and Nananom for keeping faith with my government and for their steadfast support for this project. I thank also the people of Kumasi and the Ashanti region for their patience and support throughout the construction process. And exceptionally, I thank the dynamic, no-nonsense Minister for Transport, Kwaku Fori Esiama, for his determination to see to the creation of this airport. Let us all work together to create a dynamic aviation industry. With the commissioning of Premper the First International Airport, Kumasi, we embark on a new chapter in our nation's journey towards progress and prosperity. Let us work hand in hand to build a future that is bright, prosperous, and full of promise for generations to come. Prime Minister Rowley and Mrs. Rowley, your presence here has honored this occasion and brought a special sheen to our proceedings. You are leading us all in the construction of the bridge we're determined to build across the Atlantic to bring the African peoples on both sides of the ocean together for our mutual progress, prosperity, and unity. Thank you very much for coming. Accordingly, I have the great honor and pleasure to invite Otumfuo II, Asantehene, and all the dignitaries, including Prime Minister Raleigh and his wife, all the dignitaries on the days, including Prime Minister Raleigh and his wife, to join me to commission formally Premper the First International Airport, Kumasi. May God bless Premper the First International Airport, Kumasi, and the Asantehene, and may God bless us all in our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. Thank you for your attention. Let me check out also Remember, you be our Ghana, and go for say, meet me yet. And that I have 419. Take the house of the moment and you bless it. Yeah, that was why, yeah. I tell you, but I'm so young, Asante kotoko ya. Asante
Thank you so much. I'm a group. Thank you so much for that wonderful composition. And now invite the Chief Imam, Sheikh Abdul Mumin Harun, to give us a closing prayer.